Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at NatG, the Northern Almost Tactical Gaming Channel, coming at you with a little live commentary gameplay from the test server. We're going to be working with a couple of the bots that have had nerfs, a couple of weapons that have a nerf to them, and we're just going to talk about this while we're playing. So let's go ahead and hop into a battle here. Test server's been rather entertaining. Been working a lot with what I think are going to be some of the biggest hit weapons out there, and that is the Smuta, the Kramola, and the Razdor. They are going to take a pretty solid hit as far as reload time, their effectiveness as far as their automatic aiming when they're bendy, when they target in. So I think they're going to be okay. What I've been playing, I've been actually doing pretty decent with them. My guess is down the road, since they're going to be kind of messing with them a bit, maybe there'll be some new skills for pilots that'll come in for them. Kind of like when we have shot grouping and stuff like that for shotguns. Might see that come into play here eventually. So let's go ahead and get close to something here where I can get a shot. There we go. There's a bot right there. And as you can see, I'm doing a little bit of damage. And we're having a little bit of a... Can we get the kill? Boom! There we go. I think they're going to be fine, guys. Now, the reload, you can see, is a little... I must have my finger just a little bit over too far. I was using one set of weapons. But I think they're going to be okay. You just got to use them. You just got to be effective with them. You can't be just non-stop firing them. You've got to kind of pick your targets and then go after them. And I think they should be just fine. I mean, seriously, we got one kill already. We helped on that one. We got target. He's just about in range. Let's give him a little love. And as you can see, I'm still doing plenty of damage, even with the change to it. It's still, it's still doing a pretty good chunk of damage. So I think we're going to be okay with those type of weapons. Now, I'm not really playing around with the buffed weapons. I can tell you they're going to be better than they were before, so that's a big positive. Like the Hells, the Scotties. I mean, there's so many of these, tier... was it 1, 2, 3, and 4 weapons that are going to be coming up and becoming a fairly decent set of weapons to use. Get a little love here. Step out, step out, step out. I'll give him a little love there. I'm not going to be able to use the shield ability. Now, I don't play with the Pantheon bots, but they got the the buff as far as you now can use them and actually move at full speed. And that is such a good thing. Boom! It's a kill with the bendies, guys. The bendies, I think, are going to be just fine as far as usability. Now, they're just tweaked a little bit and they're nerfed a little bit, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. I mean, seriously. Oh, what we got there? Is that that's an emoji. I see an emoji. I think to get him. Oh, got picked off. Weber. That's a weapon that got a nice buff. Seriously, we are going to be seeing so many new weapons hit the battlefield. I shouldn't say new, they're old weapons, but they're new to most of us, and we're going to have to get used to it. I think mid-range and long-range meta are definitely going to be making a good comeback. And, I mean, you're just going to see more diversity. I think the rebalance that we have is actually going to be a fairly decent thing for the game. Some people might not like it, but I mean, seriously, I'm kind of in favor of it. It's got love. Now the Kepri got a nerf. You saw that. Now you can see I've kind of overused my weapon, so I got to wait for reload. You can see the reload is slower. That's what's going to make these tougher to use. You're going to have to be a little more skilled, a little more selective. It's not just spray and pray, not just mash the thumb and run it nonstop. That's not going to work for you. So you're going to have to kind of work with that. Let's go ahead and drop. This one took a big hit as well, guys. Like a 30% damage reduction on the turret on top. And its Aegis shield took a 20% reduction in durability. I mean, it's just really, I think it's bringing it into where it needs to be a decent weapon on the battlefield. Got him with the turret. But, it's still going to be pretty potent out there. It's just going to be a little squishier to get, which is what it honestly needed. Now, with the Northlight mothership taking a nerf, Aegis shields out there that have been really, really over the top, especially like on the Mars, are going to be coming reeled back into a little more reality. And with the change in the drones coming up, that's even going to take it further away, because not everyone's going to be able to throw a shield on a bot unless you want a specific drone with the bot. And if you guys looked at my video from yesterday, you will see that I'd done a quick look at how the drone rework was going. And the game is going to radically change, guys. It really is. You can see right there, I made it on top of the heap there, just as far as damage infliction goes. So I'm using the Nerf weapons. So let's go ahead and run one more for you guys. Because, yeah, we're only like 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and do this. Live commentary gameplay, gotta love it. Playing and commenting at the same time sets me up for utter disasters on the battlefield. Actually, I'm not doing too bad today. Biggest thing is, trying to split my attention between you and the game. Okay, let's go ahead and drop. Let's go and drop the Siren again. I think my next bot I'm going to drop after this will be something with the shotguns, the sonic shotguns, because they took a damage increase, but an ammo reduction and a reduction, or excuse me, and a lengthening of their reload time. So that might get entertaining. I think they're still going to be just fine as well. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Got him. Yeah. I'm not too concerned about the bendy weapons. They're still going to be out there. They're still going to be useful. If you've invested in them, I think you're going to do just fine. Let's go ahead and drop something with the sonic shotguns. Let's get out the Fenny, the Beast. Now, with that reduction in ammo, you're going to have to be a little more accurate. And you can see, look at the reload. Boom. Boom. Yeah, this is a huge, look at it. It's still not fully reloaded. Your sonic shotguns are going to be relegated to ambush. Think if you were here for the energy shotgun nerf, a while back, you already know what you're going to have to do to make these things work. Ambushes. That's what you're going to have to do, because it's going to do a lot of damage up front. But these are not going to be the greatest brawling weapons anymore. So I think what they're doing is setting up, I'm guessing in 8.8 or 8.9, we are going to be looking at a new set of shotguns. That's what I'm guessing. So, speaking of a nerf, right there, he's been nerfed a bit. His threshold on his upper shield, on his shielding up in the air, has been tweaked down a little bit so he can take a little more damage. But as you can see, I got hammered out there, and he's got, it looks like punchers on there. So, punchers took a bit of a nerf. I'm not concerned about it. Just be mindful of your range. That's what you got to be, because at longer ranges, it's going to be a little less effective. But punchers should be fine in the game. Now, the energy shotguns, as you saw, that's going to be tough. I think that's going to really change how people use those. But I think if you use them right, you'll be fine. There we go. Hit him, or hit him where it hurts. There we go. Is that a hawk? Yes! The hawk is coming in. Now, there's so many weapons that took, pretty decent buffs, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing things like the Hornets come back to the battlefield. My gosh, I got a set of Vipers. Those things are going to be a little more damage inflicting. I can't wait for the change on that. Ooh, boom. Now, got tore up there pretty good there. I got hit with Huanji. Yep. I think that's what it was. Yep. You're looking at those new the long-range laser weapons. Those are pretty beastie, guys. Oh, put 4 of them on a behemoth, no wonder. I already put a little video about that out a long time ago. That's a nightmare build. So, let's go ahead and run up here. Now, the Kepri nerf, you can see I'm not going super fast. Let's go ahead and use that. If I can get a shot on him. There we come on. On this side. There we go. No. I want on. No. Target. Oh, good grief. The Pixonic has the lovely targeting system. That's the one thing I've always been frustrated with. Yeah, that guy over there, he is just chewing the living daylights out of everyone with that thing. That's a build you guys are going to watch, guys. If you've gotten yourself a behemoth and have leveled it up, my gosh, I would consider keep leveling it up, because it's going to be a beast, I think. Man, I'm not going to get a shot on him. It's too far. Oh, wow. Someone's throwing vortexes. Sweet! Oh, no, it's Bulivas. Okay. Titan style. Now, see, gameplay without the shields. without the purple shields and, you know, a lot of Aegis shield action out there, this is going to make physical combat out there so much more interesting. You're not just pounding on shields. You're going to go out there and tear things up. I mean, seriously, I think we're going to be into mid-range and short-range brawling is definitely going to come back. And of course, you're going to have to be mindful of things like that quad laser weapon, Behemoth Hawanji, or whatever the weapon is called. Now this thing is, yeah, this is just slow as dirt. I guess we can do a lot of talking while we're driving this beast. The Nodens, what it needs is a speed buff more than anything. Because this thing is just so slow. Let's see if we can I get a lock on him. No, a little too far. Maybe he's closer. There we go. Now, yeah, I'm still going slow as all dirt. Just, yeah. Let's give a little love here on these guys. I'm just barely in range. So I'm doing a little damage, but not a lot. Let's give it a little love. Let's go ahead and suppress them. Let's go ahead and work our way up, They've only got 3 left. We got right there. I gotta get around the corner here. Oh my gosh, this is frustrating. Move out there. Come on, cut. Oh yeah, wait for the reload. Let's suppress him if we can. I'm getting hammered. What are you shooting at me for? Oh. Oh, not gonna work. Got the hammer. Nodens. They talk about the Nodens, the Nodens and the Minos will eventually get bumped up to be more viable. I want to see it when I believe it. Or I'll believe it when I see it. How's that? I'm just, the Nodens is a support button. I just got wiped out by another Titan, the Heimdall, with the same weaponry and was a bit more effective. So I'm definitely not going to be trading my Heimdall in for a Nodens anytime soon. Let's go ahead. I think this is about done here. There's 3 left. They got us mopped up pretty good. So let's go ahead and hop out of the battle here. Let's just wrap it up for you guys. Looking at the changes, the bendy machine guns, I think they're going to be fine. They've been reduced in ammo capacity. It's after it does its bend, its targeting ability has been tweaked a little bit, so it's not quite as accurate. But I got more than a few kills out there. It's still going to be a very effective weapon. It's just you're not going to be able to use it as effectively long durations because it's going to be longer to reload. The sonic shotguns. The sonic shotguns are taking a hit. And as you saw there, I was running the Fenrir. It takes a long time for those things to reload. This is very much similar to the energy shotgun nerf that we had a while ago. And it really decimated those weapons. And basically, everyone put their halos, their coronas, and their glories. They just pretty much just threw them in mothballs and said, forget it. You might see that with the sonic shotguns. But we'll see. I still think you can make an argument you can use them as an ambush weapon. But once you start brawling, you're done. You're just not going to have the firepower to do it. It's just not going to be able to keep firing enough to keep you in the fight. Alrighty guys, time to bail out here. If you guys enjoyed it, if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, that way you know when I'm dropping it. Alrighty guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.